I'm gonna get straight to it. You haven't even begun to get started, and they already intimidated. Listen, to the ones this applies to, I'm talking to you. You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. Things has definitely been very difficult, having many different struggles and and excuse me if I'm looking around, man. It's something I really don't want to talk about, right now. So I just want to get to this message, but I'm just looking around, just paying attention to my surroundings. There's a lot going on. So I'm trying not to be distracted. To those real ones, this is your story. You are the pen and the paper. You choose what you want to create. You know, the ultimate creators are with you. So don't worry about who are against you. Feel the energy. You are way more powerful than you think. You have more potential than you would, ever expect until you get to know who you are. See, I have an over understanding that it is a big goal to mislead and distract the real ones on this mission to try to stop you from fulfilling that life journey that you're supposed to fulfill. You will fulfill it. Just keep your concentration on what it's supposed to be, on. Again, excuse me if I pause for a second here and there. Again, there's just a lot going on right now in these times. Always know one thing too, everything else is an illusion. You are the creator, so at the end of the day, you choose what you want to create. Yeah, I know it seems complicated. You may question yourself and say, who am I? I'm in this construct. I got to go by these rules. I have to do this. I have to do that. It's true to a small degree because everything is a mind thing and a divine time thing. So every time that you're going through these difficult and rough situations, it helps you, unlock certain things to keep you going strong, for those real ones. And I got to keep saying for those real ones because everybody can't go through this life mission and go through this torment and come out with no scratches, go through this war battle, you make it look easy, even though we know it's not easy. They're always gonna look at you with ugly faces, but just because they know, they know who you are. Even the bodies that's being hosted by the demonic entities, and like I said, they jump. And if you have the discernment, you can see it all the time. I see everything around me, dark shadows, etc. I've always seen them. But as you have no fear and live and focus on what you're supposed to be doing, then all the signs and everything and the guidance you need is right within you and all around you. These negative entities are sent to assist you to bring out the greater you. I know it don't seem like it makes that much sense, but really think about it. If the ultimate creator created all of this, then everything came from its, his, her creation. So that would mean even the bad things were created from source. I guess it's free will that make people want to do whatever it is that they do, far as in a, I guess what they would call evil manner. So just me, and you should too, just looking at everything as a test, it really will help balance you when you're going through these hard times. Because it's like when every time I face a different situations, I gotta figure out the solution. I gotta figure out, what I'm doing wrong. And again, I know it may not make sense to the simple-minded, but when you have these callings, man, it's like you get left little clues, little pieces to the puzzles, feathers, animals and different things. And all the rest of this stuff is an illusion. It's meant to distract you in this matrix. Television, all the shows, being programmed by watching your favorite program. And if you can't tell that a lot of this is predictive programming, The Simpsons is a perfect example. The Simpsons predicted the Trump situation about the whole of him attempted to be taken out. Ripley's Believe It or Not. The Simpsons also predicted so many different things, and also with Trump, being the president again. So the game is staged. Everything is rigged. You have to even be careful of what they call prophets and religious figures. Really the synagogue of Satan. But you are a powerful entity. It takes one to know one. And yes, I am talking to you. There's been a lot of things going on with myself, but I've been trying to focus and stay constantly making videos, and even my data and storage and all of this is messing up. But you can't let nothing stop you from doing something you're passionate about, because you got to find your purpose if you don't know it. And a lot of people have multi-purposes. You may be good with people, talking to people, making a person that feel like they worthless, making them feel like and know that they are worth something. You may be good at, figuring certain things out when certain people may have doubt, or, may be, frustrated. You may be sent here to be the next leader, that's uncorrupted. You could be a motivational speaker, etc. And on a higher level as well, because, as above, so below. You really have to go for your calling. If you got a calling and you feel like you have a deeper, and you have a deeper purpose in life, then you got to pay closely to the signs and the numerology and everything. Because everything is a living organism. The earth herself. Everything. The trees, the grass, You have to get out and bond with her. When you're searching for signs and you feel anxiety and this and that, go out into, what they would call nature. Go out to, spaces where I try to make most of my videos, but these bugs, they are kind of crazy out here, so I would suggest you put on some off or something, so you don't be getting bit up like I was. you know? And it's just for those real ones that can relate. And I always repeatedly say, this was not ever meant to be easy for us. Goodness. Excuse me, this ain't a mosquito or something just bit my forehead. Jeez, get away. But see, that kind of threw me off. You know? I hate when that happens, because then But yeah, you know, take everything as a learning experience, good or bad, but make sure, you know, you grow. The whole purpose is growing and improving. You know, you got to be improving. You got to be learning something. You got to be elevating. And if you have that celestial connection, like the man that fell down to earth, then you will know it. You will feel it. You will have that energy. I say that because it's really for the real ones that really think outside of the box, that think in the X-Files, you know? Even if you work in your regular job doing what you got to do, if you got a passion and knowing that you should be out, you know, and you got a message, you could be a messenger of some sort and really get out and talk to people. I was the second best, what they call it, evangelist. When I was in the church thing, I used to go door to door and talk to people and break down, like, you know, certain gospels and this and that. But I didn't stay in it long because I didn't truly believe in the whole, you know, whole aspect of that type of religion. To me, it's similar to prison. I won't get too deep into that. But just know, me speaking and talking with the people, I raised funds, I did a lot of things, you know. And in a short period of time, I'm saying that to say this. You could be a good talker. You could even be a preacher, an uncorrupted one. You know, anything and goals that you have in life, you can achieve. You are beyond a warrior. You are a peacemaker. You know, but when they piss you off, you like the hawk, the fire starter. You know what I mean? But excuse me, just seen something moving around. And don't worry about the ugly looks you get and people doubting you and getting in your way. They're actually here to elevate you. So use them as stepping stools to step on to go to the next level. Because just know, you are always protected. You know? You've always been protected. And you've never been alone, even though you went through a lot of things alone. Because nothing and no one is ever alone, because God is omnipresent. So whatever you got, you know, whatever you're passionate about, if it's not something you're doing for, you know, your job to put food on the table, you know, I suggest you to do it now. The time's now. Don't wait for later. Do it now. Like I said before, you're never too old or too young to pursue your goals and your passion, especially if you like to help others and uplift people, you know, and you want to do good things. You know, if you vibrating on some negative, disagreeable energy type of things, then stay far away from me. And this content is not for you. Even though I know a lot of evil eyes be peeking on this channel. I don't worry about them. You know? Also, there's been a lot of activities in the skies. You know? The watchers watching. You know? We're entering this time as the beasts try to make the mark and make marks. You know, those selected, chosen, you know, star entities, to have these marks, you know, do what you came here to do. Beyond a worker, you're here to bring improvements to people that feel like they have no worth, no voice, etc. So if that's you and you here for a bigger purpose, a bigger reason, besides the things we all see every day and have to do every day, then the time is now, not later. You got this. Everything is going to be all right, but it's up to you to make sure everything going to be all right. Like, comment, and subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications. I'm out. It's Triple Ones, the God. Ionas 13.